Hello folks, welcome to my office. It is that time of evening again, or actually time of morning, when I sit down, record myself talking to my imaginary audience, and I do some pill popping. Okay, January 4th, 2:14 a.m. So I'm going to be taking the pills from Saturday, my trusty little pill box, everything in here minus the Vyvanse. I did this yesterday. The sleeping aid pill that I'm taking, it kicked in exactly about 2 hours after I took it. So around 4 a.m., I was ready to conk out. I did have a self-assigned homework assignment, which was to set an alarm to remind myself to take the Unisom earlier than now. It's now 2 a.m. I probably should have taken it 2 hours ago. So I did set an alarm to remind myself to take it at midnight, but it did not. I don't know if it went off and I didn't hear it. I don't know what the deal is. I'm trying to open my phone now so I can take a look and confirm that I did set an alarm. Oh, I see. I see what went wrong. Here, see that? 2 a.m. Sorry, that's midnight. Midnight every weekday, which is why it didn't let me know today, because today is Saturday. I need to select Saturday and Sunday because I need this to remind me every day, at least until such time as I don't need a sleeping aid anymore. When that will be, I don't know. I really don't want to be on this forever, but at least for now, until, my sleep return to normal, and if I start feeling awesome and I think that I don't need it anymore, I may skip it one night and see how it goes. But for right now, I'm desperate to get my sleep back to normal. Wellbutrin and losartan. Progesterone. This is funny that I'm actually recording myself taking pills. The pill popper vlog. Metoprolol, needed to control blood pressure. Last but not least, the little blue pill, Unisom, or insert your sleep aid of preference here. Done. The only pill left behind here is the little blue pill, Vyvanse. This one will wake me up. Unlike yesterday, I did not take Vyvanse twice this morning. I only took it one time. And I took it when I woke up, which was not when the alarm clock woke me up. The clock that I got so that I can dedicate it to waking me up and taking my Vyvanse in the morning. The sunrise alarm, it did not wake me up because even though it was set up and I had already programmed to wake me up at something like 8:30 in the morning, there was an extra step that I missed. I was supposed to actually activate the alarm. It's not enough that it's programmed. I have to turn it on. I didn't know this. Whoops. So it didn't wake me up at 8 a.m. Instead, I just woke up naturally when my phone woke me up. I think it was around 11-ish again. So this is why I have multiple alarms. When it's time to, when school starts again for my son, once I have to get up at 6, no later than 6:30 to get him ready to go to school, I have to turn all of these alarms back on. And these alarms are, let's see, I got 6:20 a.m., 6:33 a.m., 6:45 a.m. I turn all of those on. And I usually have an extra one after 6:45. The one that is set to 8, I had changed it. Normally, it's about 7 a.m. because that's the last resort. He's supposed to be in class at about 7:20. 7:30, the bell rings. And I have gotten up super late after 7 before. And I don't know how we got his stuff ready, and he was ready to go out the door in 15 minutes. We pulled it off. It's happened, I would say maybe about 5 times this school year. I've had to rush out the door because I overslept again, because I don't hear my alarms. Why? Because I don't go to sleep until 6 o'clock in the morning. But at least there was a time when I did get some sleep, 2-3 hours of sleep, it's better than 0. But as I've said already many times, the reason I've my insomnia issues got critically bad in the last couple of months. And I know every time I say how long it's been, I say something different because I don't, sometimes I say it's been 3 months, 2 weeks, 2 months, because I don't really keep track of how long it's been. All I know is that it's been after October, it got really bad. I don't know if it was September, November, but very recently I was getting zero sleep. And it's it bothers me more, if everybody's at school. When my daughter she was staying on campus and my other daughter started college already. If they're all in class and my son is at school and I'm sleeping majority of the day and I have no job to work, it doesn't bother me as much as when everybody's home and maybe hoping that I'll take them out someplace. We'll do something fun, but I can't or at least hoping that I'll cook because I do like my cooking. But I can't do any of these things when I'm exhausted. My camera's battery is running pretty low. So I think I'm going to keep this one short because the last two were pretty freaking long. Basically, the recap is what I'm doing has been helping. Tomorrow is Saturday, the day after, or technically today is Saturday. But we got the weekend, and then Monday, there's no school Monday. And then on Tuesday, my son goes back to school. So hopefully we can have a pleasant couple of days with zero mom sleeping all day long. And maybe I could actually take him out and do something. We're already going to go to the movies on Monday, which is great. Why Monday and not the weekend? Because, I'm dealing with 2 adult children who have plans with their boyfriend and stuff. So I have to work around their schedule. So, yeah, it's going well. It's improving. As long as there's an improvement, I'm happy. As long as I'm not backtracking or staying the same, I'm happy. So I'm glad that things are improving a little bit. I want it to get better. I've taken these pills now 2 a.m., 2:30 almost. They probably won't kick in until maybe 4:30 in the morning. When I can push that back a little bit to, where I take it at midnight and go to sleep at 2 a.m. Oh my God, that's going to be so nice. I've always been a night owl. I love watching TV at night, but being alert during the day is more important. And if I can get up early and be more alert, then I can start working in other things that I want to do, like, spending some time outdoors early in the day, doing a little bit of exercise. And I don't mean like dedicated squats or anything, just walking around the block or something like that. That's good enough for starts, and then, continuing to apply for jobs and stuff like that. Gotta move on with life. I can't stay the same. Can't wallow in my failures and hope that life gets better. That doesn't work that way. So, and I'm not a fan of working hard. I can work hard for my 9 to 5, but working hard when it comes to like exercise, oh God, not a fan. But that's what I want to do. Eventually I want to get to the place where I'm exercising on a regular basis. Let's not go crazy though. I'm trying to stay focused on just the thought of that, of going exercising, walking and running, just fills me with dread. But so let's not think about that right now. Let's try to focus on just getting my sleep in a better place. And I have done bullet journaling in the past because, when you don't get enough sleep, you kind of lose sight of everything that needs to get done. I have so many things that are overdue, that need to get done, that is hard for my brain to grasp because they're like these little pieces of tasks floating in my mind and it's not organized. And I can't just rely on my memory to keep track of everything. I have a car that hasn't been registered in 2 years. This is bad. Okay, I have 2 daughters who are technically adults who don't have their driver's licenses yet. This is bad. There's so many things. There are things to do with the lawn, the yard, the house, utilities, my health. I need to go and get my teeth looked at. Just so much stuff. But then there's so much of it and it's not written down anywhere that nothing ever gets done. So I decided I'm going to give it a shot again. And since it's January 1st, since it's the beginning of a new year, I decided that it's probably a good time to to get a new book. Even though my previous journals aren't filled up yet, they're mostly empty. I just want to start with a new one. So I ordered a new journal, and it's supposed to arrive either tomorrow or the day after. And I realize I'm 1 week in, but that's okay. I will be it's January 4th. So just a couple of days, 4 days. That's okay. At least I can start fresh from, with a clean book and write everything down, try to make, structurize or categorize all the things I need to take care of. And maybe the anxiety level will lessen for me, and I'll be able to live life with purpose rather than just waking up and aimlessly putzing around the house, wondering, so what am I supposed to do today? Which is light years more difficult to do when you don't get enough sleep. So anyway, we're going on 17 minutes here. This is long enough. Let's keep it short today, and I will just touch base again tomorrow. And, I know nobody's watching this stuff, but it helps me be consistent by coming in here into my office and recording myself while taking my pills and just recapping my day, even though I'm not doing it in writing like I usually have done in the past. I'm doing it verbally and into a video camera. It works the same. It's great. This is like journaling. So, until next time, see you guys. Bye-bye.